Friends, we as people of faith and believers in Jesus Christ claim the promise of the rainbow, the promise of creation's sustaining love. This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you, and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you, and all living creatures of every kind. We claim pride in all God's children this day that we celebrate and rejoice in the month set aside in our country to celebrate the pride of our LGBTQIA+ community. So for the month of June, we light the candles of the rainbow. Red for life. Orange for healing. Yellow for sunlight. Green for nature. Blue for harmony. And purple for spirit. Thanks be to God. Okay, let's see.
It is much easier for society and religion to tolerate the sad than to celebrate the proud. May we march with pride and creativity in our whole lives. We proclaim our bold intentions.
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminds us that the oppressed set both the timetable and the agenda for liberation. If the oppressed say, now is the time, then now is the time for liberation. May wisdom sustain us. We remember that we are not isolated or alone in our knowledge of God's love.
May our love of God light freedom's flame of justice in each of us. We proclaim ourselves as people of faith, living for right relation in our world.
May we become the bread of life, the wine of forgiveness, as we break and pour ourselves out in the struggle against oppression and hopelessness. We proclaim our vision of unity and hope and our responsibility to share this vision.
May we join with one another and the Spirit to follow in the way of the prophet Isaiah by bringing good news to the oppressed, binding up the brokenhearted, comforting those who mourn, and offering the oil of lasting joy. Amen.